Alright, as you probably heard there, my exhaust is rattling pretty bad. This is a OEM replacement muffler from Walker that didn't really fit right, that I made fit. That's why it's welded real janky, and you can see how the tips aren't lined up. It's because that pipe is cocked at an angle and pushed in further, since the outlets on the muffler weren't correct. So made it work just so I could drive the truck, but this is too nice of a truck, quite frankly, to have a janky exhaust that rattles like that. So I have a solution. Alright, here it is. Weirdly, aftermarket exhausts for these trucks, the quieter ones are the most expensive ones. So I was torn between this is the Magnaflow Street Series, and the Borla Touring. This one was about $100 cheaper, and it's still the same 704 or whatever it is, stainless. Yeah, it's still stainless, and it's still made in the US, so, and it should be a direct fit. And Magnaflow is pretty good for quality anyway, so I'm not too worried about losing anything between this or the Borla. So first things I'm going to have to do is cut the exhaust off of that one, because it is actually welded in place, not clamped in place. But before I do that, I want to get this thing open and take a look at it. So, shout out to Magnaflow for their packing. Literally half of this box is just foam. So that's nice. Nothing looks bent or dented or damaged. Alright, first thing we need to do is lock out the suspension before working under the truck. Since this is a Rebel, it has the air suspension, which will auto-level, even if the keys aren't in it. And the truck is off. So, I learned the hard way. I was up under the truck once messing with the spare tire and didn't know that the truck would still level, and it lowered on top of me. I didn't get hurt, but it definitely freaks me out. So I'm going to be safe about it this time, do it right. This is for a Rebel or any Ram with the air suspension. So we're going to turn it on. Don't start it. Okay. Come to the center, go to apps, go over to settings, suspension, and we're going to select tire jack mode. So that way the suspension is locked and it won't lower, because if you try to jack it up or whatever, it'll still try to level itself. So we're good there. Go out. Turn the truck off, and now we can get up under it and not worry about it killing us. Alright, sorry about the camera angle, but it's really hard to get a shot under here. One thing you can do too is, since it's air suspension, is raise the suspension as high as you can so that you have more room to work. I didn't do that here because I forgot, quite frankly. So, and I'm already under here and I'm not getting back out. So, I'm going to take my Sawzall. I'm going to cut this pipe off right here where it's welded. You won't have to do this if you don't have a janky exhaust. Alright, here we go. So, theoretically, this one should just pull out now, because there's nothing holding it on except for the exhaust clamp. Or the exhaust hanger. I should would say. Man, he really did wedge that thing in here. Look at my exhaust hanger pliers. These are awesome. Oh yeah, it's coming up. Oh, I guess I didn't put it quite far enough. Ugh, okay. Now it's out. Junk. Alright, now that I got the stupid one out of the way, I'm just going to go down the line here. I got a little 1/2" impact with a 15 mil. And I'm going to take off the clamps. One. And there it is. Two. Alright, this piece of crap fell out on its own basically. It's got two hangers up here. If you can see it. There's two hangers up there, and then this one has a little ground clamp on it. Just pop it off with your finger. And then I'm going to use my exhaust hanger remover tool. This is invaluable, by the way, for doing this kind of thing. It makes it so fast. This is made by, I think it's Lyle makes this. I don't know, it just says Made in USA on it. It doesn't have a part number. Oh wait, nope, just a patent number. So, I don't know, if you search exhaust hanger removal tool, you can probably find it. Yeah, see, this should have stayed on the truck. No big deal. Just pop it off here on the ground. If we can. Oh wow, no wonder that thing didn't come out. There. That's why this tool is awesome. Alright, so Magnaflow says install the muffler first. That's exactly what we're going to do. Work our way backwards. There's only one 3" clamp. That's for the main pipe coming from the cat. So I'm going to try to leave this wrap on there. Maybe not damage it as bad, dragging it on the concrete, but we'll see. Alright, I got it on. Just make sure you do the front fitting first and then put the rear hangers on, and just soak them in WD-40 to make it so much easier. Alright, let's get these over axle pipes on. Look how shiny this muffler is. Look at that. Look at that. That's my WD-40 can over there. Look at that. It's crazy. We'll check it again, a couple hundred miles, and see how it's looking. There we go. I fiddled with it a little bit. It's mainly that last clamp that makes the difference on making them even. Let me get the keys and then we'll start it up for the first time. I might tweak it a little more, but that's pretty close right there. Alright, here we go, first start. Oh. It's definitely not that loud, but it's definitely a lot deeper. Let me give it a rev. Not bad. Not bad. It's definitely louder, but it's not terrible. We'll see how it does on the road. Now I need to wash the truck and make it match the exhaust. The rest of the truck's so dirty, but I still got work to do today. I'll get it washed later. Alright, let's go for a cruise. Alright, it's been several weeks, a couple hundred miles I guess, and this exhaust is pretty much perfect. This is 61 miles an hour. Can barely hear the exhaust at all, and the tires are louder than the exhaust, and they're not that aggressive of a tire. So yeah, now I need to do the brakes because now they're squealing like crazy. Naturally, as soon as I get one thing taken care of, something else starts making noise. But otherwise, I think the exhaust has been fantastic. It's definitely exactly what I wanted. I don't want a loud, obnoxious, ridiculous exhaust. I'm not 16 years old anymore. and the Street Series is perfect. So if you're looking for a quiet alternative that can also be pretty throaty sounding, I'd say, check out the Magnaflow Street Series. It's been pretty good to me.